For the first time, we're hearing from the police officer who killed Robinson.
The State Department of Justice handed over Officer Matt Kenny's interview with investigators.
Julia Fellow shares what the officer revealed. Julia.
Carol, Mike, investigators interviewed at least 39 witnesses and collected hours of video and hundreds of pictures. By far the most compelling account was from Officer Kenny. We want to warn you, some of what we will hear and see is graphic, including video that shows Officer Kenny firing the shots that killed Tony Robinson. But it's important to help everyone understand the investigation behind this case.
A lump on the top of his head, blood on his face and arms. This is what Officer Matt Kenny looked like right after he killed 19-year-old Tony Robinson Jr. His last shot caught on dash camera video. In these documents from the Department of Justice, it states Officer Kenny sat down with investigators 3 days after the shooting. He shared what was going through his mind as he walked into the house and up the stairs. It sounded like somebody was striking something or someone. Kenny then put his gun in a low and ready position with both hands. After making it known he was at the top of the stairs, he says Robinson shouted, "Well, the police are here." Through ums and ahs, Officer Kenny spoke about what happened as he moved around the corner. The subject immediately turned the corner and struck me with a closed fist right on the left side of my head, knocking me back, he says. I was afraid that I would be struck again in the head and lose consciousness, and that he would then take my pistol and shoot me and somebody else. Then Officer Kenny fired 7 shots. He says, "I know I lost my balance at some point. I don't know how we ended down the base of the stairs. He was still aggressing towards me, and I shot another round of fire." The last one is caught on dash camera video.
Officer Kenny says he had no other choice but to use his pistol because Robinson was a threat at a close range, he says. Officer Kenny says he yelled, "Stay with me," several times to Robinson as he tried to help him to save his life. Coming up live at 6, hear what Robinson's friends say they heard from Tony Robinson just before he was killed. Mike and Carol.
Very compelling. Julia, thank you very much.